Hello, hello, Dr. Clif, your movement recovery specialist, and it's already the 3rd of January 2019. This is not exactly breakfast at the office, which many of you have become accustomed to watching in the morning, but it's still early morning at the office. I'm just drinking some water. Already ate breakfast, which is what this video is about. We have to rewind. 2018 was an exciting year. We officially started the YouTube channel. I have been doing some YouTube videos in the past, but they were all set to private and were only for specific patients that had traveled out of the country or to other parts of the country and weren't able to come back and review their exercises with me. This year, we made things public. Started with mostly going over exercise technique and reviewing some certain conditions and exercises for them. And suddenly it took this left turn. That's probably right for you. It's left for me. To me eating breakfast every day. Now, if you happen to be new here or fairly new, you may remember that intro video where I introduce myself and I say, you know, this video is, this channel is going to have 4 different parts to it. It's going to have fitness, exercise, product reviews, and anything else I wanted to have. I got a little bit too far over at eating breakfast, because I like to eat breakfast, and I watched a video that said if you're new to YouTube and you're just trying to get more comfortable talking on camera and doing the whole editing process, to do 30 videos in 30 days. So I thought, well, what could I do 30 days in a row? Oh, I could eat. And eat I did. You've now probably seen 100 videos of me having breakfast. First the month-long protein bar series, then probably about 50 days in a row of yogurt, and most recently our coffee. This may be hard to imagine, but I don't even have a coffee mug on the desk for the first time in a long time. I actually drank my coffee out of here this morning because I mixed some other stuff in with it. A little bit of that, what do they call it? I call it power coffee. Bulletproof coffee. Probably copyrighted or something. Bulletproof like coffee. There we go. That's better. So this year, or at least the next month or two, breakfast at the office is going to be a once a week series where I'll have breakfast and I'll talk about how my progress is going on my new eating plan. Continue to have Cubicle Fitness because I've had a lot of positive feedback about it and know people look forward to their weekly workouts that they can do right at their desk. So to really understand where we are, or where I am, and where you're coming with me, we need to go back further than last year, 2018. We have to go the whole way back to last century, 1999. 20 years ago. I don't know how it became that long already, but 20 years ago I was at a similar point in my exercise and just physical body. I was fat. Yes, fat. Most people that looked at me wouldn't have said, "Oh, you're fat." They would have said, "Boy, he's a big guy." I had shoulders like this. I had legs that kept splitting my pants. I was about 280-ish pounds. Probably closer to 290, but I don't know exactly how heavy I was. I know I was over 280. For those of you in the rest of the world, probably 130 to 140 kilos. For the couple of you across the pond, I was over 20 stone. Not a good scenario. I was strong. If we drove the car, down the road and it slid off into the ditch, I could have picked the car up and put it back on the road. I know because I did it in a snowstorm once. But if we ran out of gas and I had to walk a mile or two to the gas station, I'm not so sure I could have done it. So I decided, after going with a couple friends to play a pickup soccer game and running down the field once and having chest pain in my early 20s, that something needed to change. I stopped lifting weights 7 days a week and eating everything that didn't run away from me. And I started lifting weights a few times a week and filling in all those other spaces in there with running if I could, although often it hurt my shins too much of the weight I was at, bicycling, and a whole lot of rollerblading actually. Over the next few months, the weight started coming off. As the weight came off, I increased the running. And in a very short time frame, really, 9-10 months, I lost 100 pounds. Now, that was 20 years ago, and slowly, with an acceleration recently, I'm getting back near that weight. I'm supposed to have a YouTube channel that talks about health and wellness, and I'm supposed to encourage my patients and clients every day to be healthy. And I'm suddenly 200 and almost 60, we're going to find out, 250 something pounds. Now, does that mean I have a giant beer gut or something? No. An awful lot of it is muscle, but not all of it. I could and should lose probably at least 30 pounds. So, in these videos, not only are we going to breakfast at the office videos, we're going to talk about how my week went and what I'm eating, as well as what exercise I'm doing to get back to that body that I had and lost. Hope you come with me. This is day 1, January 1st. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, turn the scale back on. 257.5. I have here my handy dandy 2019 calendar. And each month we're going to go over a different body part. So in January we're going to go over the low back. It's one of the most common areas for people to have problems. We'll look at a specific problem once per week, and then we'll go over what kind of exercises and other treatment may be effective to help with that problem. I'm excited about it. I hope you are too. If you have any questions, any aches and pains that you're having, especially the deal with the low back, but even if there's some other body part, leave them down below in the comments, and we'll address them either in the comments or likely they'll become a video later on this year. Not, but could. So this month we're going to focus on the low back. So look for those videos coming soon, probably in the next few weeks. Until next time, remember, life is a strength sport, so get stronger and get living. Alright, so I finished my mile run. I survived. Wasn't that awful. I can say that because I've been sitting here recovering for 10 minutes now.